All right. Hello, hello. Testing one, testing three. Forget about two. Nobody cares about two. Hello, hello. I, think I've got everything set up. Hello. Hello, hello, people. Hi, Hannah. How are you today? Why are there bunk beds? There are always bunk beds. I stream in the guest bedroom. Finally getting over being sick. Hell yeah. Thank God. We love getting over being sick. I'm still suffering through allergies, I'm sure you can tell, but the horrors persist, and so do I. My glasses are all messed up. Slightly better, I think. Howdy. How's it going? How are we doing? Brats. Yeah, I got this hat as a gag gift, and I decided since I'm playing a cute, girly, pink game, I'm gonna wear purple and pink today. That's the theme. This hat is way too small for me, though, so I might take it off halfway through. How's it going, bruh guy? Oh. Chat box went away. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Actually, never seen anyone play this game. Oh. Aren't you in for a treat? It's a good game. It's a quality visual novel. Just about joining the literature club. It's a fun little number. I think I played half of it years ago, and then I just never got back around to it. But you know what? Today's a new day, and I've decided to give it another try. I'm here to talk to some friendly teenagers, and experience adventures in poetry and literature and horror books, I think. One of them liked manga. Yeah, I think that's it. I am ready to learn and experience adventure. And you all should be as well. Nice. I've never played Red Dead Redemption. Don't listen to me. I was gonna say I love it. I've never played it. Not in my life. Ever. Let me cue you guys over to the side here. And, go ahead with the live screen. I'm gonna go ahead, pause that music. And dump into my files. Whoopee! You have a game suggestion. Is it Skyrim again? Yes, but also Red Dead Redemption. I will get around to it as soon as I figure out how to get it. I'm a poor boy. I have negative money in my bank account. Alright, classic little warning there. Game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Not sure why they would put that there. I'd buy it for your birthday. Don't you dare. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit ddlc.moe/warning-html. I really opened that on stream. That's stupid. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. All right. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Hello, my wife. I don't know why the noise didn't come through. I know, I don't hear it either. Why? Why funny noise machine no come through? Uh-oh. I also have a wife, she goes by the name Monica. Don't we all? Don't we all? That sucks. I really thought we'd get to hear that. Oh, we have noise. Listen to that, guys. We have noise. Hell yeah. That's gonna live in my nightmares. Oh, now everything's pink and fun. Let's go. Team Salvato. Game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Oh, hell yeah. This is the bop. We're having a good time today. Every single one of us is going to have a good time today. Every single one of us is going to have a good time today. I don't have any load games. Just turn down about half of that. Okay, that did the opposite of what I wanted. Alright, hold on. Technical difficulties persist, and so do I. Alright. We have a little bit of the orange rectangle showing, but that is okay. Hi, Hannah. Miss you too. Look, it's the hot one. Ditch the husbands and come over. Can't get the lyrics out of my head. Oh, no, I've got the lyrics. I think I heard the lyrics. Or maybe a fan song years ago. I don't know. I used to be really into, like, Nate Wants to Battle. And, like, Jonathan Young. So I probably heard, something similar to this. I have no clue. Help. Oh, God. That opened a completely different page. Alright. Interesting. Awesome. I don't want to quit. Enter my name. I get to choose a name. Oh, there's something. What just happened? Bruh guy followed. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, my friend. We are one more closer to that fishing live stream. 60 followers before Labor Day. Let's get there and I'll go fishing live. I'll do my best to catch a bass. Hannah, do you have bass in your pond? Peanuts, man. I'm not doing peanuts, man. Alright, then I will do my best to catch a bass. I'm not doing peanuts, man. I'll just do Joey. Or, no, better. I'll do Doggy. That's how I'm known in the Discord servers. Not Doogie. By the way... Yes, and even more bluegill. Hell yeah. By the way, can someone link the, Discord in the chat box? Please and thank you. The more people that get in our Discord and get our updates, the better. Thank you, baby. I will be Doggy. Let us go. I already have to blow my nose. This is a rough start. Give me a second. We can edit and post. It's fine. No one needs to know that I blew my nose. Should I do voices or should I just, like, let you guys read it with me? Do I go the extra mile and put on voices? Maybe, Do I do voices or not? One's in chat for yeah, two's in chat for no. We'll decide that way. We'll be fun about it. Let you guys tell the whole world too. All right. I'm not doing voices then. See an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Is that the Emerald Cats? Hold on. Hold on. Is that the... Hold on. Is that the Emerald Cats? No way! Alright, now that that's over. Oh, you guys didn't see any of that. Fuck my life. Give me a second. I got this. I got this one way or another. Wait a minute. Is that the Emerald Cats? No way. Anyway. Not the clip. Let's go. Alright. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I'm not doing all these laughs and shit. I wouldn't have waited. Oh no, not Doki Doki. Yeah, we're playing the fun simulator, guys. We're gonna have a good time in the literature club. We're going to put on our pink little hats and our purple little shirts, and we're gonna have fun in this cutesy little experience. We're gonna experience literature. Woo! Play Yandere Sim 2. Lock him up in the basement. Doki Lesbian Club. I'm not sure I can say that out loud. Interesting. Across the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, doggy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? 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 Did I do? Sure, it's possible that I did.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
Don't shame me for quoting Hoodwink. Fuck you. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh.
I am going to die!
No one is going to die! We're going to be fine. Talking about how worried, or how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Me when I have an Emerald Cats moment. Can I fucking read, maybe? Can I read words on a screen? We're gonna find out. I don't think I've ever had to read out loud before. This is a new experience. Happiness is really important to me. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. I forgot I had that. Wow. No one's used that routine before. That's awesome. Oh, fuck. Alright. I know you're happy now, but I died the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Fuck you. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Is that a threat? Alright, alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I guess I can promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I trust her as much as I trust my tummy issues. No, she's fine. She's just childhood best friend things, you know? Like when you worry about your best friends that you've known since children. You know, because you worry about me, because we're childhood best friends since we were children. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. How can you not trust such a cinnamon roll? Easy, right? Cinnamon roll Sayori, that's what they call her in college. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Me. Clubs. I too just mutter single words in a classroom. I'll be sitting there at my desk and I'll just go, cheese. Crackers. Checkers. Just all day, every day. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Is that Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I'd hope you'd be the only one in the classroom, muttering single words to yourself like some sort of deranged lunatic. It's the vibe. I have gut feelings. I also have gut feelings, except they're mostly about when to eat. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Did you hear me mutter clubs? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Thank you. Thank you. Round of applause to me. I'm impressive. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going into your club. Aw, come on, man. Meanie. Me too. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Not that I was aware she could read. Oh, Everil has clipped it. Thank you, Everil. Thank you for cementing the fact that I can't read. Forever in the strands of history, the strands of time. If I keep this up, I may have to add a dyslexic counter like Emerald. I got receipts. Yeah, big CVS receipts. Can make a belt out of it. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! What do you care so much? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yes! Let's go. I have a receipt like that. I'm gonna send it to you. She is a snake. She's a snake. She's not a snake. She's just an airhead. She's just a little stupid. Aren't we all just a little stupid? Every single one of us. That's why we're doing this instead of getting, like, doctorate degrees. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Joey can't even read. I can read. I can absolutely read. I'm reading right now. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, hey, look, another classroom. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Don't you know that I'm only interested in the women? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, doggy, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I don't know about that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear. I didn't. I said that out loud. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. He be hooked on phonics. Just sent you a receipt from 2019 Michaels. I'm gonna look at it later. Says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. I can see how maybe she would seem more mature. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, doggy. Monica smiles sweetly. How do you pose like that? We know each other well. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too. Come sit down! We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! I feel like I'm just gonna read her like that, just loud and quick. Sorry, got a little excited. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Each desk is a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one! Saria grabs it first, and Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. She talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Sorry. It's delicious! That's better. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Now I want a cupcake. I also want a cupcake. I also don't want this broad looking at me the way that she is. It's just like, are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat the cupcake? Please tell me for the love of God you're gonna eat the cupcake. Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. I took my headphones out for 5 minutes because my coworker came into my office. Just in time for you to scream, and he looked at my headphones very concerned. Awesome. I'm glad I can be a public disturbance. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did say or you said... Well, maybe! But not for you! You! Dummy! Alright. She isn't a broad. If anything, she's a brief. You need to add a scene that's just a wide cam. I don't like her either. Flat is justice. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. As would I. Now, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I want to make sure you feel right at home, okay? Sorry, let me bump the mic more for you guys. Mike ASMR, I just get really violent with it. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. God damn it. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. Boy, it's like you were in the debate club. Shouldn't you have, I don't know, debated that kind of thing? Natsuki is so cute. Oh no. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Aries the Gremlin. Face. Aries is followed. Thank you for the follow, Aries. I don't know that we've talked much. I think I've seen you in the Discord in passing, but hello. Hello. Peachy, when the fuck did you get here? Did I miss that? Diver censorship scream. Him sometimes in Max.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
There we go.
Autism.
I am losing my mind.
Where the hoes at?
There's so much going on. Hello, Aries. Hello, Peachy. Hello, everybody. I may or may not have fallen asleep at my desk. Yikes. Chaos. Woo. Yeah, it's only it's only going to get more chaotic from here. I want you to know that sincerely and honestly. You know what? I'm just going to have that on standby, I think. What? What? What is the problem? I left for 2 seconds. Okay, what did I miss? I don't know. Aries popped in. Peachy fell asleep at her desk. Fun stuff. Anyway, not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I seem to have gotten a sub for a person I haven't watched and unfollowed like 2 weeks ago. Yikes. Joey screamed and my coworker is concerned for my mental health. Indeed. Kind of things you like to read. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly breaks up. What do you want? Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about? Anything falls within my literacy. So many young adult. What kind of young adult things are we talking about here, champ? What kind of young adult things are we talking about here? Better not be any of that NSFW stuff. This is a good Christian chat. Fucking heathens. You guys really like clipping my stupid shit. I don't know what those numbers mean. What about my tits? Not in my Christian Twitch channel. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I can do this too. Is this tracing enough for you? That was a stupid bit. Don't listen to me. Favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Snot is in my nose! I'm recovering from a snot addiction. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and not people. Just realized how big Yuri's hips are. Yeah, hips. Uh-huh. That's the thing that we're staring at, huh? I like a lot of things. Now that's a broad. 15-year-old to 17-year-old. Okay, that's what the numbers mean. What do the numbers mean, Mason? Apparently that. I could have Mars do that to me IRL. You know, fair enough. Better not be a Gamer Subs cup, you traitor. I haven't ordered your cup yet. I'm poor. Poor! I am an American that is poor! I have no money! I want to buy some and can't! That's how today's going. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yeah, I read Goosebumps. That was pretty scary. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri may as well be having a conversation with a rock. With The Rock? Dwayne The Rock Johnson? I can smell what he's cooking. That might just be the burnt toast. Could be having a stroke. Really? Wouldn't have expected that. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. I think I'm gonna buy a Monica plushie. How much money is it? I'll get it for your birthday. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a code that I could use to make her stuff cheaper. I'm pretty sure Peachy has a code that can make the stuff that she's partnered with cheaper, but I'm not partnered with them, so I'm not going to plug it. You're just going to have to message her directly. I don't do things for free. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, it just... Oh, sorry. I hate horror! Well, Natsuki's start over at me for a split second. Never mind! That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give it back! Fine. Doesn't even have the Discord command. I do! I actively have the Discord command up. I don't know what you did. It's up. It's there. Look, it's right there in chat. You see, right there. Up, yep, uh-huh, yep. That's right there. Aries the Gremlin even used it. Good gods. This is like watching Jumanji. I don't know what volume to set. I don't know what volume to set either. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Whoa. Whoa, get away. It's a little bit of PDA there. It's her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Don't you write your own poems? Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! That's cute, birds are eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer. You wouldn't like them. They're spicy. They're full of jalapenos. Ghost peppers. Not for 5-year-olds. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. What the fuck are you, Ernest Hemingway? It's not that deep, pal. I wrote poetry. I'm sure it's still out there somewhere. Ain't that deep, pal. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Let's sit in silence for a moment. Why does it look like Yuri is about to moan? I'm gonna go slide my face off my desk and be right back. God damn it. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Oh! Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, so now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Strengthen the bond. Isn't that right, doggy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What is it? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would be joining this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Alright, when you guys are sad... what's the Discord command for moons? Fun fact, it is the same Discord.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
I know, I should feel shame. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean a word of it. Moon and I share the Discord, so some of it's hers, some of it's mine. But it is the same Discord. All same updates, same stream schedules and stuff. You can find us in both. Or find both of us in the one. I know what I'm talking about. Shut up. When you look sad, is it this sad? Is it... You look like you're about to watch someone jump. That is unamused. God damn it! K-E... E. I couldn't get to my phone. You guys are menaces. On a scale of 1 to 4, how upset are you guys when you're upset? Were all the noises from Scooby-Doo or VeggieTales? Fun fact, I'm pretty sure most of them are from VeggieTales. I heard my name, did you? E. Nah, Moon and Aries have found each other. Nice. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Ha! Doggy. You all... I'm defenseless against them. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Well, then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Doggy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Stop posing like that. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Let me refresh to fix the extra delay. Why don't we give them all an emotion to do their lines in? Every time Monica does that leaning pose, it looks like she's about to let one rip. Me too. That's how I fart. That is 100%. You know, like I'd stand up, I stick my ass out. Full hands on knees. Like the whole 9 yards. That the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. We want a demonstration. No, you do not. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Ah, it's gonna be a dating sim. All right, chat. We're gonna put in a poll. I have to use my phone here. Give me a second. Where do I make polls again? Enjoy the music. Which boobs? Oh, there's already a thing going on right now? Red tiny old friend purple. Someone beat me to the poll, god damn it. Interesting. I got you. Hey, you're welcome. Swear to God. Purple. Better be Yuri. Monica's not a redhead. Is she not? That's pretty orange. That's pretty orange, yeah. It better be Yuri. Anyway, perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. This hat is small. Problem, this hat's cutting off circulation. I'm gonna be hatless. There are 4 votes. Just do re. Gonna lurk now. Perfect. Alright, who you gonna impress? This is defo the best DDLC song. Alright, so, got the Fabio hair flip. What? Oh god. This is an odd assortment of words. Pain. Bed, lazy, heart, silly. Chocolate. How do I decide? Justice for Monica. I know, but it doesn't look like... Is that a link? I'm scared. Oh no, it's a link now. I don't think Monica's an option. I think Monica's a wingman. I don't know. I don't see her little sticker here, so I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to romance the one, the red one. Because unfortunately, I think that's what you guys are, voting on. Oh, no, sorry, you guys want purple. You guys want purple, so we gotta go with, like, dark, mysterious. Probably big, like, thesaurus-ass words. Do screamy girl. Do screamy girl. No, I think the people have decided. I think we're going purple. I think we're going, yeah. Big dictionary words. Unrequited. No, that. Whoa. That is too big of a word for you to use. Summer, pink, together, massacre. Okay, thank God. Uncanny, intellectual, Valentine. Big word. Let's go. Nibble. Shopping, despise, landscape, flee. Hey, let's go. Unending, fickle, daydream, wonderful, puppy, Doki Doki. What is Doki Doki? Is that like... What? It's something to do with the heart, right? And that like the sound that like a heartbeat makes or whatever. Fickle. Let's go. Frightening. Faster. Yeah, that's... Treasure. Marriage. Skipping. Anxiety. Sweet. Vitality. Big word. Determination. Big word. Portrait. Agonizing. Big word. Meager. Marshmallow. Vertigo. Big word. Infallible. Big word. Graveyard. Let's go. Headphones, imagination, whisper, extraordinary. Doki Doki is in the Netherlands. Is it? The hell does it mean in the Netherlands? Oh, okay. Hopeless, disoriented, existence, blanket, flower, raindrop. Sugar, disown, breathe, peaceful, swimsuit, bliss. Bouncy, like my boobs. Ayo. Melancholy. Heaven sent. Pure journey. Incongruent. Starscape. That's a big word. That's also a big word. Tenacious D. Hey, Jack Black. Haha, funny. Electricity, judgment, universe, question, forgive, misery. What is going on with you, kid? Are you okay? Do I need to worry about her mental health? Philosophy. Uncontrollable. I think we have romanced the purple girl. Hi again, doggy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Auto mod? Oh no. What happened? I didn't get anything caught up in the queue. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a place in the Netherlands called Doki Doki. Interesting. Did not know that. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Again, big words. Come on, like he deserves any slack! Oh, what happened? Oh, nifty. I found the disappear button. I guess her hips are pretty big, huh? Like he deserves any slack. They told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yeah, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps letting her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Monica's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Huggy always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. Manga. Clip. We're just clipping shit for any reason. Ads! Fuck! We deal with the ad break with dancing. What if I just start doing like random lore drops through the ads? Just so that the people that like are subscribed know, but the people that, you know, aren't subscribed don't. Like I could just tell you like a dog bit me on the ass when I was 5. And like half of these people don't know. Like that'd be really funny, I think. The only one here without a sub? I don't know. No, cause bruh doesn't. Clip randomizer during ads or breaks. Ads over. All right. Gives his best as long as he's having fun. Helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sarah, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You doggy can become good friends too. I gotta play with my hair for a little bit. Say where you. As usual, Zaira seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal. It's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me. It's up to me to the rescue. Up to me to rescue this situation. Fuck! Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any from you is a pleasant surprise. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I feel like every time I do, I second guess myself. I'm not gonna try. It'll make me happy no matter what. An ant tried stealing my glass eye. What?
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
God can be unhappy.
You
You guys are a menace! I'm in hell. Is that so? Yeah, don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into the bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention.
I love
even
refrigerators.
if you don't usually read. Hi, Noah! Just wait until you would add a song request. Ooh, I should do that, too. I should do that. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? It's not accidentally, it's on purpose. It's a manufactured cuteness. You're in a video game. Wake up. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Hey, Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take out the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some sort of scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. She's waiting for the chance. Helloing. You can ask a friend how to do it, since I already have it set up. Yeah, I could probably ask Joey. Or Joe. AJ. I know he's got it set up. Get my burger, I be back. Me too. Why use many word when few word do trick? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this. That's a book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'm sure you can figure it out, big guy. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Well, what's it about, anyway? Well, why Screamy Girl? Why Screamy Girl? Where Screamy Girl? Who Screamy Girl? Closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Book is titled Portrait of Markov. Escape from Markov. Portrait of Tarkov? Being Malkovich. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? It made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. He giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, doggy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. So shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, she seems to, enjoy torment. Just these kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. The least I can do is call the cops, because you sound to be in some sort of actual distress. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Game music is drowning you out a bit. My bad. My bad, pimp. Can I turn it down more? You don't have to. Oh, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'd slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. And it's reading in company with someone. I see. Better, thank you. You're welcome. Where's Screamy Girl? Screamy Girl is in the closet somewhere. Probably fishing for manga books. Probably falling over. Smacking her head on a book, I don't know. Probably screaming. I too go into a closet to scream sometimes. In fact, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a closet over there. I could probably go in there to scream. I don't know if you'd be able to hear me. Reading her manga. Manga. I don't know what you're implying, you filthy heathen. Tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Self-fulfilling prophecy? I'm in fact not a Christian and thus technically a heathen. Miss you, friend, I am returned. I'm glad you have returned. Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. And timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. You're being very descriptive about how you're sitting when there is definitely a picture to just explain what is happening right here. That's a lot of extra words, my guy. That's interesting. I guess we hold space. It's like you have to, like, write so many characters, otherwise it's not like an essay or something. Fill in the blank space with funny little characters in white. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Can you stop making plans in my chat? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit too distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Dude, my wife with me, I used to read a lot as a kid. I used to read a ton. I mean, I've got, like, whole bookshelves in the other room. But, dude, realistically, I don't think I've picked up a book in, like, 2 years. And we'll just be sitting, like, reading memes or like, scrolling through Facebook reading posts. And I'm trying to read over her shoulder, and she just scrolls immediately. I'm like, I'm still reading that. And she's like, oh, I was done. I've been done. And I'm like, fucking, what? I was one of the gifted kids in school, and you're telling me I can't read anymore? It fucking sucks. If I know, I'm gonna text you. Joey feeling left out. I want to be included in plans. May I be included in the conspiracy against Doggy? Oh no. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just presume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I felt that. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but do you want to passionately make out in the closet? Main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Why are we clipping? It's not that interesting. So second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. We clip for our own entertainment. Do you want to passionately make out in the closet? Clip the rest of the stream, one after another. Watch my analytics plummet. If you're still here, like, during this whole exchange or whatever, I mean, good on you. Thanks for sticking around. I'm not being very productive. Remain silent for a moment, but Doggy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. This protagonist is kind of an idiot, huh? I guess meant that it's kind of cute. Ah. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah! Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you've been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? It's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. My bag full of other things and a book. Or maybe my bag only has a book. I carry around a single book bag to carry around a single book. Fun fact, I'm a man of 1 book. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah! Our relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I too have a poem in my bag of book. I not only have a book, I have a poem. I'm a man of a book and a poem, apparently, in my book bag. My book and poem bag. My backpack. Who should I show my poem to first? Do we want to save the girl we're trying to romance for last, or... Oh my god, how long have you guys been clipping? Listening to the sultry sounds of the dad voice. Oh, not good. It's not good. I wish I could more confidently read. I feel like I'd be a good narrator for an audiobook, but I don't even know what I would read at that point. Let's just go down the list. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. This is a good poem, doggy. You sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. Really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, doggy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, I have to read poems, actually. Genuinely. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Me too. This is... Wow. Yeah, it started, and then it got kind of cheesy, and then it, kind of got depressing. We're gonna ignore that. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I poet? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! I don't know why that's so funny to me. No, that's awesome. Are we sure I shouldn't romance her? Cause that's genuinely that's hilarious. Made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. Next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yelly Girl. God, I gotta clear my throat for this. Maybe I'll like hold the microphone a little bit away. That way it doesn't peak as much. Oh, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe that you actually put this effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. It's not very good, but I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. That painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. It'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Not the shift in the music. I must have not noticed it during the last poem, but... Not the fucking xylophone and flute. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Alright. Yeah! I told you that you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. That isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Oh, my bad. Your writing style would make fun of, or make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everything around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. I'd like set up for a rhyme at the end, but that made it fall flat on its purpose. Or made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the... Oh. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line! So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something! Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. No, it didn't play. I think you guys are abusing it. Should I show my poem to next? Yuri! Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Now, what was that? Trying to put a cat picture on Reddit. Crashed the phone. Oh, no. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? He takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. When the tone shifts. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Suri finds her train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. That was loud. Did you guys hear that? I hope not. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I hear nothing. Thank God. Oh, God, I don't know how to read cursive! This is a nightmare! Ah! Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Interesting. You need me to type it out for you? No, I got it. Ads! Ads! No! I don't know how long we've been in ads, but I'm going to give you another piece of doggy lore. And I don't know. It was named after Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block. Dad, I'm tired. That's too damn bad. You keep digging. That's over. Sick. And we're back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking that it's difficult to read because I'm a bitch. It took you a long time to read. Yeah, it's because I'm slow. I don't know how to read cursive. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Well, I just don't read script very often. I have the same issues as the protagonist. Let's go! I think the rest of my lunch shall be nap time, I think. Honestly, me too. I actually think her handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You into ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? Guys, I think our main character is a bit stupid. I think he's a bit dumb. I'm sorry to give him a voice. I'm hungry. This is totally disappointing. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works. Usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, doggy. Ah, me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Boy, I wonder! Hi, doggy. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah! Don't worry, doggy. I'm gonna rip a fat one right here, right now. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's sort of the barrier we all learn to get past soon. That's true. And Monica, my poem. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading this. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. Take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near at her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could be a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god, it's a book! Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's fucked up. That's deep. There was a lot more piano in that one. I noticed that. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it? I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could just say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Odd. We're back to the regular music. I'm gonna need more water soon. Alright. That's everyone. Glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing! Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy! Ah, thanks. Who is... What happened? Monica DDLC has followed. Thank you, Monica. Hello. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you for the follow. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? She just completely missed the symbolism or something. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh? If I wasn't looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Doki did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Doggy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up and the music goes dark. Hello, Monica. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Doggy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ah! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Donkey started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. They just noticed I was standing there. Doggy, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened the way in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure them out. Let me explain that to her, Doggy! Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings and most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Doggy? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course it's gonna be... I'm gonna go have fun. Thank you. I will do my best. Help! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri's expression is also defenseless. I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Doggy? Well, that's her problem! This isn't about her! I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me! Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. Just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Okay. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind them with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off at the speed of Mach fuck. Just gone. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. And that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Excuse me. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Mostly. Doggy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Doggy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee! Sayori beams at me. Surely it has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. Don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Doggy, it's nice that I get to spend this time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. It's about that time. Should I do one more poem, or should I wrap it up here? What do you guys think? Do poem. Okay. Then after the poem, I'm going to go ahead and save. I don't think I can get through another day. Poem, then end. Cool. Depression, misery, despise, flee. Depression. Alright, off to a bad start. Tenacious. Okay. We have a lot of the same words, so just keep on doing those. Secretive. Romance. Tragedy. Okay. Incongruent. Unrestrained. Graveyard. Starscape. Disoriented. Vivacious. Disarray. Climax. Determination. Whoa! Ambient. Contamination. Extraordinary. Okay. Effulgent. Sticky. After image. Vertigo. Journey. Alright. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. But it's also time for me to, Yep. We save there. We, in fact, do the saving there. I'll go ahead and, well, let's quit the program. I've already saved, so... Okay, bye, buddy. Alright, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for spending a couple hours with me. It's nice to, hold on, let me... It's nice that you guys came out. Glad to do this with you guys. Even if I lose my voice in the process. I've decided that from this point on, every Wednesday or Thursday stream I do will be Doki Doki until I finish it. That'll keep us on the same task. And that'll make it so that I'm able to play other games in the meantime, because I don't want to focus all of my attention to just Doki Doki Literature Club. So that's that. I believe I'm now at 57 followers, which is amazing. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for enjoying my content enough to follow me. It means a lot. We're even closer to that 60 goal, and we've got about a month to do that. So if we can get 3 more followers before the month's over, we will arrange a fishing trip. As I mentioned the last time, we have a ghost hunting stream coming up August 22nd. That's with me, Moon, and Peachy Bum, wherever she is. And I think that's pretty much it. Major announcements are over. You guys are using Clip very often, which is nice. I like that I get clips. Don't forget that I also have a swear jar and I have a death counter. So regardless of the games I'm playing, you know, rack up the deaths and rack up the swear jar. Depending on at the end of the year what those numbers are at, I'll attribute some sort of like monetary value to it and figure out something to do at the end there. But that's solely dependent on how often you guys use that. So, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, use exclamation point swear jar when I let it curse through. I'm trying to get better about it. And make sure you capture a death or 2 depending on the games that I play. So just remember those. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I gotta find someone to raid, so we're gonna look together. Who should we share the love with? Oh, you wanna know what? Peachy's streaming. Let's smack Peachy with some love. I love you. I love you too, baby. And if that's it, then that's it. Thank you guys for coming out. I will see you, beautiful, beautiful people, Friday, where we do more web fishing. And maybe repo, if I get bored of web fishing. But we'll see. Other than that, yeah, let's head over. Bye!